Hello, potatoes. Today I've brought you a awesome reading about how they are feeling about you. So maybe you are stressing yourself out, wondering how this person is doing or thinking about you, and you just want more answers into that. So, all right, so I've got 4 piles here, and we have this one, pile number 1. Looks like somebody in some type of maze. Pile number 2, some beautiful lady being admired on the red carpet. Pile number 3, looks like lots of people, but somebody's out of the picture here, reaching in. And the invisible man, invisible person. Pile number 4, that is. All right, I will give you a moment to decide. And also, I thought I'd throw out there too, if you could like and subscribe to my channel, like the videos and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get everything built up to be able to move my channel forward in other aspects. So yeah, I will give you a moment. Hello, pile number 1. So you have chosen the maze, the man in the maze card, man or woman in the maze. We'll leave this as sort of a guide for how this reading is going to go. These are dream cards, being lost, losing something. So that's the general theme, I guess, here. If we could get a few more clarifiers for how this person feels about pile number 1. So you or this person might feel lost right now. Looks like whoever this is, they are feeling like sort of like flying, like, what's the word? Like free falling almost, like they feel like sort of the rug has been pulled from underneath them, or this could be how you feel, but it is a reading about how they are feeling, so it is, yeah, it's how they're feeling. And I wonder if they're having like dreams about you, or maybe they're having like having dreams where they're trying to like get back together with you, or they might be wanting to, if they're not having dreams about you, they're wanting to like communicate that, or maybe you're having dreams about this person communicating to you something, but I'm definitely seeing them like feeling really out of place, like oh gosh, okay, we'll take that one since it's on the top there. Yeah, okay, look at this card, like whatever this, if you guys are in separation, or if, I don't know, it seems like this might be a card of like something happened within the relationship that has caused some type of turmoil. And but I'm also seeing these like hands reaching out. So this very well could be the person that you're wondering about. They're feeling like down and wishing that you would reach out, or this very well could be you and they want to reach out. So it could go vice versa, but there's definitely this like kind of general theme of like that they're really torn up about this. Like a cloud is over them. I mean, like, look at this. They're just sort of like falling through life right now. Like, like what's happened here? And this too, somebody is wanting to communicate something to you. This person, I think, definitely wants to communicate, and they're not feeling good at all about any of this. Let's see. Let's grab some tarot cards. So yeah, it's just just to reiterate, there's general lost, falling through life, wanting to communicate, but being in almost like another realm that they can't. AKA like they're in separation with you. And so there's this inability to communicate, and it's really upsetting. Yeah, like, because this isn't really reaching out. This is just like the dread and the doom and gloom of not being able to reach out. That's why they're balled up here, like being like, this is what is hovering over them, is this like sadness over not reaching out, maybe, or not being able to reach out. I don't. Whew. This is a heavy one. Man, my reading's just so heavy lately. So was somebody like really selfish? Or maybe they feel like you're being selfish. Maybe they feel as though you've like, oh, there's two there. How interesting. So there's like, yeah, definitely a pairing here. So I wonder, there's like a disconnect here. So I'm wondering if this person felt that you were being like, or maybe you're being so selfish, like that's how they feel. I get the impression that they feel like you're being so selfish, like this, like not talking to them, whatever it is that like that's happening, that's causing them this pain. They feel as though you are being really selfish and yeah, and like leaving them out to, yeah, like leaving them out, and like that they're really like holding on to this, and like they feel as though they were like a really like stable partner. They really felt like they nurtured this relationship, and I almost wonder if they think you don't care, that you feel like you've just like left them out to hang, like, and they feel like they've martyred themselves in this or well, whatever this is, they feel like they've martyred themselves in this situation, and you've just like left them out there to hang. To hang. All right, let's see. What else, Spirit? What else do you have to tell me here? Nothing's popping out. Let's just grab one. So I wonder, did you have like, let's see what it says. Spirit, can you tell me more about this Lovers card? Is it them that felt like they wanted to choose, like you were their person, and maybe they had like a lot of options, but like they only like have you? Yeah, there was a definite ending here. There's a definite ending happening, or happened here. So I definitely feel as though they show like that they were like that they wanted to be with you, and and I don't know. It seems okay. Let me. Can I get a specific clarifier for this? Because there's like an ending that happened here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it looks like they. It looks like you rejected them, and they're feeling like really like left out in the cold about this. Like it's definitely major feelings of rejection, ending, sadness. Like look at this guy. He's like just sort of out on his own now, and like in his little sheet cloth. Not to like make you feel super bad. Whatever, I mean, your choices and ending something are yours, and it might not be an ending or by your choice. It very well could be that maybe even he might have been, no, because he definitely feels like you're being selfish, and that he did so much in this relationship. But there's other people here in this Lover's card, this choice. So I'm wondering if there were other people involved, and if that's not the case, I mean, I see him here holding like the golden apple, and I feel like out of like, oh, maybe that's what it is. He felt like out of all these people, like he chose you, or why do I keep saying he? Because there's this person chose you, and they feel really like, or maybe you rejected them, like maybe you were never interested in them, and I don't know. But I feel very much like you ended this, and they feel really sad about it, like really torn up, a lot of like mental anguish, and laying around being like, oh, like, and I really think that they are wishing that they had contact with you, or not, maybe not wishing, but really torn up about it. Like, no, it's got to be wishing, because like this person's definitely trying to communicate. All right, tell me more, Spirit, here. Let's see. Oh yeah, this very well could have been even like a first love. If it's not a first love, this is a big love. I don't know if it's on both ends or just one person's end, but this person is like holding this giant cup. Like, cups represent emotions, and all the cups cards, I'm sure you know that already. And they're just getting hit by waves of emotion, and look at them. They're just like holding their heart, and like, oh, like they are holding like this cup for you still, and it's a huge cup. And I don't see them like getting through this. Yeah, okay. They feel like you're ignoring them. Like that you might be just like going out with your friends, and like it might not be, you might be totally feeling, if you're on this reading, you're probably feeling it too, feeling like real all the emotions. And this also could be vice versa. This could be totally like switched. So take it however it resonates. You could be feeling the opposite, like where you're feeling like this about the other person. But these people, like, look in this, the girls are just chilling, and there's these cups over here, and they're just not even paying attention to them. This person feels as though you don't care, that you're just like out doing your own thing, and that might not be the case at all. You could very well be like at the camera right now, but I'm not. I don't feel that. That's not. I do care. I am caring. I'm really torn up about this too. But the impression that they're getting, at least how they feel about it, is that you don't care, that you're just like, or maybe they just feel generally ignored. But feelings of being ignored or feelings of that you don't care. Let's see, what else does Spirit want to tell me here? So, more walking away. So somebody's walked away from this, which is pretty obvious. Spirit's just reiterating it. Or maybe they're telling you that maybe you should just continue walking away. But, they're just feeling like really depressed. Like really down and out. Okay. So, I'm almost wondering if this is these two last cards are, I really get this feeling like, and I'm just going to go with what Spirit is telling me here, is these last cards that came out, they're less to do with how this person is feeling and almost just the reasons why you walked, like that you walked away, and you walked away because you need to like find some type of balance or like heal something, some type of healing or some type of necessary thing. It was necessary that you needed to walk away from this person to do something for yourself, to find some type of balance within yourself, whatever that may be. It could be so many different things. This reading is for so many different people. But whatever that thing is that you needed to deal with, and it also might be that you couldn't possibly, you maybe felt overwhelmed by this big emotion from this person. This person might have been a little bit overwhelming emotionally for you, and so you stepped away to like look at that. Like she's walking away from all these cups. He's got all this like emotion for you, or I need to stop saying that. This person has all this emotion for you, and you're just like walking away from it because, and you almost look overwhelmed by it, like exhausted. And this is for someone out there, not everyone this will resonate with, but I feel like you wanted to like just fill your own cup, like just like focus on yourself and not worry about this other person, sort of find that balance of it was just it almost seems like it's a little too much emotionally. This person might have been just a little bit emotionally overwhelming, and like I said, take what resonates. That's for someone, but not everyone. All right. What else could we ask here? What should, or well, we could just see what else comes out here. Not necessarily need to ask anything. This person, oh gosh. So I do feel like what you did, like if you've walked away from someone and you're like here, or they've walked away from you, if it is that you walked away from this person, I think it was unnecessary, but they feel like you're just like super cold, and that I just keep getting like a general theme of that you just don't care. Oh, and I do see that they want you to like, here it is. Here it is. I was wondering when that was going to show up. I do see that they want you to reach out. And gosh, his face in this, it's almost as though they want to reach out, but they think that you are going to be like meh, like not interested, or treat them with coldness. That just you're going to be really cutthroat about it. And I see she's not wearing any, or in this picture, this person is not wearing any shoes. I do feel like they feel very vulnerable to, like, that they're coming, like, they want to come at you with, like, vulnerability, but they are afraid that it's going to be, like, met with, like, I don't care. I've got everything that I need. Because, like, look in this image here. Like, this woman, so I'm not saying your partner is a woman, but whoever your partner is, they're, like, coming at you with this, like, offer. And they almost seem kind of, like, hunched a little bit. Like, and, like, they're just there with their, like, simple cow and no shoes. And you've already got all this built up. And it's just sort of this, like, representation of, like, vulnerability as opposed to, like, strength, like, and somebody that's somewhat disinterested. Like, the face in this card just doesn't really seem very amused. And I think that they feel as though if they offer you something, that's how it's going to feel. Or I don't know if it's that they want to offer you something, but I just feel they feel as though that you've already got everything you need. You don't care. Let's see. Ooh. It's interesting that came, I just set that next to the 10 there. So they're, like, really heartbroken over this. Okay. So obviously, I mean, if you've listened to any tarot card readers, you'll see, like, and it very well could be there's somebody else involved here too, that maybe you're, like, talking to somebody else, but this is definitely a representation of them. 3 of Swords is about, like, heartbreak and just really, like, not good feelings. Like, they feel really heartbroken over this. And, like, look at you. Look, like, if this represents you, like, just, like, nonchalantly with your hand on, I'm not saying this is what you're doing, but I think this is how they feel. Like, they feel as though you've, like, broken their heart, and you've done it with, like, just callousness. Like that it was the easiest thing in the world, one-handed with that sword right in their heart, and, like, just looking over and enjoying it almost, you know, like, that's how they're feeling. And I don't know if there's somebody else involved here that could be the reason for, you know, or maybe you're talking to somebody new, or maybe you've left them for someone new, but it could be that they feel as though maybe you have somebody new and that you've moved on, and I don't know, which, take what resonates, but they're definitely feeling heartbroken. Oh gosh, this is a heavy reading. I don't know what's going on or who's feeling this, but whoever it is, I hope they're able to get through it. And if this is you that's walked away from someone, and you're just here, like, sort of that, because, like, even if you walk away from somebody, you still care about them, you still love them. So I could totally understand you walking away from someone, but still, like, and knowing that you need time for yourself to take care of yourself, but also, like, wanting to know how this person's doing. And yeah, you still love them, you still care about them, so yeah. Anyways, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with taking time to yourself, needing to, if somebody's got, like, big emotion, like too big emotion, and that feels overwhelming, you need to take care of yourself. You need to or even communicate that with that person too. But anyways, let's pull a few, I don't even know what these cards are. Archangel cards. That one seemed to want to come out. Teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So I almost wonder if like your walking away is going to be like so if you're here, it's almost like you might want you still have feelings for this person, clearly, if you're checking up on them. So I almost wonder if your walking away will, in finding this balance within yourself or within the relationship or whatever it is that you needed to take time for, will grow you as a soul, so that possibly, because like everything in divine timing, right? So possibly in the future, you could have something with this person that's more stable. And even this person too could, you walking away could be like teaching them something. Like, well, there's infinite lessons in a broken heart. So it very well could be that this person's like learning a lot from this, and this all needed to happen. And this person needed to go through all this to get some inner spiritual growth or emotional growth, because their feelings are way, way, way overwhelming. Or maybe that's just where they're at right now. Oh, goodness. Okay, I can't take that many, but there's one that like flipped over in the thing. This is interesting. Career transition. Archangel Chamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So it very well could be that this was all just meant to, like, all of this chaos that seems to be going, like the turmoil that's going on here, like it was meant to happen because it's like part of your journey. And even that person's journey too. Like it's, well, I mean, it's everybody's part. Everybody, if you're involved with somebody, anything that happens within that journey is both your part of your journey. But I definitely think that whatever's happened here wasn't, if you're like trying to stay away from somebody, or that you got away from somebody, that it was like a blessed thing, like that it was a good thing. It doesn't look like that. I don't know. You might be like worried that you've, like, especially after this reading and everything that I just said, you might be like, oh my gosh, I've hurt this person so much. Like they're feeling so much, but like, it looks like they were always feeling so much. Okay. Sorry. These are, I should put these in different places. These are, what do you call them? Goddess cards. Sorry. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So yeah, if you felt at all like you need guidance, well, I guess you do. If you're here, you're wanting to hear something that's soothing or some type of insight. But you don't have to like take on this, like after this reading you might feel as though like I said, really responsible or something, but you don't have to take that responsibility on for someone. Like you can if you have stepped away to work on yourself, you don't have to like worry about this person. Like they need to like learn their lessons. Like with this teaching and learning, they need to like work through their emotion. And sometimes the best thing to like grow yourself as a soul is heartbreak. All right, let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for pile number 1 and how they are feeling? Outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So if you're feeling overwhelmed with this situation and everything, I guess that these last cards aren't really about how they're feeling, but if you're, especially after this reading, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, just step aside from it. Like, try not to think about this too much. Like, this isn't meant for you to like worry about, and however it's going to play out, it will play out that way. Like, just because they're feeling all this big stuff, doesn't mean you need to like focus on it and like take it in and like look at this, like this image here too, like she's like soaking up all this water from and like water is emotion and stuff, and you don't need to do that. You do not need to suck up all of these feelings and stuff. And it very well could be too, this is that person like soaking up all like it's not for you to take on. This is not, just like step aside from it, go outside, like do some meditation, like take some deep breaths. And like actually like these two cards, like they're almost like the same vibes, this sort of naturey stepping like in water, taking that time, like, oh yeah, and like the ring, sort of like this like space of healing for yourself and needing to take that time. And all these little guides flying around out there, like it's all being like guided and spiritually protected, and you need that time right now for yourself. So you should take as much time for yourself to do whatever it is that you wanted to do in this walking away or space, or and try not to take all that guilt on. I have my boyfriend is actually he takes on guilt so much, and I constantly am having to remind him, and like, it's not your this all is not your it is not your responsibility for how people feel. It is not your responsibility that this didn't work out, or that you needed space, or whatever it is that's going on. Like, that's not what you need to be like. Everybody feels their own feels, and that's not your responsibility to manage those. So, should we get one more? Let's do it. I never pull these cards, but I've got some new tarot cards coming that I'm excited about. Where can we stick that one? Affirmations: to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. And again, with this sort of like nature goddess, like, I feel like this time is all about you, like, and like sort of the ring shape again, like protecting you. Just try to stay positive about this. Like, it's all going to work out however it's going to work out. And try not to let how they're feeling emotionally like detract you from these healing vibes that you need, like this time and space that you needed, because it definitely looks like it's all very much like that you're doing something for you. All right, pile number 1, that was your reading. Try not to take too much of this on. This is just how they're feeling because you wanted to know. Do what you need to do for yourself, because like they're going to learn a lot from this too. It's not just you feeling bad, it's them learning as well. And they're in their feelings, they'll learn as well. So it's not, bad feelings are not always bad. That's what's the one saying that I love is sometimes bad things happen to us for us, and this very well could most likely is for this person's spiritual growth. So all right, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next reading. If you could like and subscribe, it would help me so much get my channel together. Thank you guys. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is if you chose this woman card, this beautiful lady on the red carpet. And this is you're reading for how they are feeling about you. So could be that they feel you are beautiful and some type of like all eyes on you. Like, ooh, I wonder if that makes them feel insecure. Oh man, these are just flying out to her. Oh man. Are they like spying on? I wonder if they are like too afraid to approach you or something. Like they feel like you are like this, like too good for them almost. And or maybe they're just like sitting around like thinking about you all the time. But I do feel this sort of insecure feeling that they are feeling really insecure, and because they think that almost that you're too good for them. And I do get this vibe that they're like looking at you on like social media or something, or some type of watching, spying going on, but in a like a way to like keep tabs on you, but they're like interested, but they think that you're like too good or something. What is this music? Oh, okay. I almost wonder, okay. So I feel like because like even the little shoes have things. Okay, so if this person has been like acting like extra around you, like it's almost like they're trying to impress you. They need all these like accoutrements. Like they feel as though they're like look at this guy. He's totally bare naked, so just himself or herself. I need to start I'm getting way too excited about this reading because it's like I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling this person's energy a little bit. Like they're like really excited about this. They're really excited about you, but they think just like on their own, like they themselves are not even good enough for you. There's like they don't even have hair in that picture. Like they are just like, this is like Neo after he comes out of the goo, you know? But it looks like what they're doing is they're like being like, they feel as though they need to like build themselves up. Maybe if they're not behaving this way, they feel as though they need to be able to like impress you, to be worthy of you, is that they need all this like these accoutrements. Because like look at his like little, even his little shoes have these like little dingle dangle, like what do they call those, the little chime thing, whatever, I can't even, symbols, I think that's what they're called. So they feel as though they need to be really impressive to get you. Or it could be that they feel as though they are not that right now, and the time that when they become extra, when they are like worthy, they can come back to you, because this guy is like this person is walking in this direction. So it's almost like they feel as though they need to hold on, let me take a breath. This person's like energy is like, whew, I think they're like really excited about you, like, or nervous, like almost like tongue-tied around you a little bit, like but I think it comes from like an insecure place. But it's almost, yeah, like I was saying, is that they feel as though that once they are able to achieve more, but this achievement has nothing to do with them. It's all this like outside. They think they need more to be like worthy of you. If that makes sense. Well, it does make sense, but all right, let's get some tarot cards. All I can see is Neo now. What the heck are they doing with their toes, too? You sure you want this person? Good. It's almost like they're like twiddling their toes, like one, like trying to think about, like that's how extreme it is. They're not even like twiddling their fingers. They're like twiddling their toes, trying to figure out how to like impress you. Like all in their head with like, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that. Oh, man. All right, so they're definitely wanting to communicate. They feel, oh yeah, this is that. Ugh, okay. Whatever, okay. I don't know if this is going to resonate for somebody. Clearly you know this person and you've met this person. Are they like really fast or just like really energetic? Like, because it feels like there's this really like energetic vibe. I feel like I can't shake it either. Like that they might be like the person that's extra, but because they feel so insecure, I don't know, or maybe just extra to try to impress you. Like, yeah, again, they feel as though they need to have, like, to be with you, they need all this, like, stuff, these impressive things, these little trinkets, whatever those trinkets might be, a job, a position, and I almost feel like, yeah, like, okay, there's that energy. Like, okay, so this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but some people, this person is like a goofy jokester, like, and almost like stumbling over themselves too. Like, I feel like they almost use, because like even this is like, there's something humorous. There's this sort of humorous vibe about this person, like wearing these little things on their feet even, like they're going to be so extra to try to impress you, and they're going to go all the way even with the little feet thing, because like if someone showed up at my, like, to try to impress me in like a romance situation and they were wearing these little things on their feet, I would just die laughing. So there's this sort of like goofy energy to this person, and they're feeling like, I wonder if they're like totally fine with like stumbling over themselves to be impressive to you, but like they also feel really insecure, like that's still not good enough. This energy, man. Like, yeah, they feel like fired up to talk to you. Like they want to like send you a message. They want to like come get you. they Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So, man, they feel like you are the one too. They feel as though you're it. They're like putting you above, like in their thoughts. Like you are, yeah. That's interesting. I just got the thoughts card. They're definitely like putting you like above in their mind. Like you're always on their mind. And it's almost like they're like drowning in their own feels about it. Like they're just like so engulfed in their feels about thinking about you all the time. Spirit, what else do you have to tell me about how this person feels? Come here. Oh man. Yeah. Fantasizing. Just like daydreaming about how, but see, there's that insecure feeling though again. Like they have all these fantasies about you, and they're feeling like, and yeah, like overthinking everything, but also feeling once again like you're this like goddess, and like, are you even gonna choose them? Like if you look in this picture, like this person is, and here's all these like, it's almost like you have all these like options, like in their mind, like they're this person like just begging to be with you, but you're like so focused on all these other cups. Like that's how they feel, as though that you're this like water goddess that's like got, like she could, this water goddess that could pick anything, that could have anything that they wanted. Like why would they want, why would you want this person? Like, and they're just there, like, in their, like, drab, you know? Like, look at how life, like, this is all, like, lit up and beautiful, and, like, this person's just this sort of, they just feel as though they are not good enough. I just keep getting that reiterated over and over. What else do you want to tell me, Spirit, about pile number... pile number... what is this? 2. Justice. So... I just feel like I don't know how to... Is that I feel like that's pretty much it, actually. Let's pull some Archangel cards. Like, this person literally just feels like you're too good for them. Like, that you've got it all. And almost like you're in a position of, like, higher power. That there's no getting... Like, look at this, like, wall temple thing. Like, that there's no... getting into that. Like, this is a special area. Even look at the floor. It's like all these, like, checkered. This is like a special place, like, for the elite. And it's almost like that they feel as though there's no, how could they possibly be worthy of that? But it just keeps reiterating the same message. So usually I just take that as Spirit being like, move on, biatch. I'm gonna keep telling you the same thing. Let's see if we can get some guidance for pile number 1. This is less to do with their feels and more of guidance for you. Divine Order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So that's interesting too, like the 2 scales here. So I'm kind of wondering if they're, because this is usually like guidance for you, but I'm kind of wondering if, like, this person will eventually, like, see that, like, oh, the scales. I wonder if this person will feel as though that, because scales are all about, like, the weighing things out. So right now they feel as though you're too good for them. So maybe eventually they'll get to the point that, that they feel as though things are balanced and even, like that they're worthy of you. And I do see that it looks like these insecurities of theirs could be, like, worked through and surpassed. It doesn't look like it just looks like from whatever childhood experience that's made them feel like they're not worthy, they'll eventually get to that place. That's just, I think, something that takes time to, like, work through, you know. We're all insecure in some way or fashion, so no judgment, you know. Like, all right, let's pull another. Wait, why are my cards all mixed up? Sorry guys, hold on. Let me pull a goddess card. Some, maybe it's how this person's feeling about you. But yeah, I'm seeing the advice that if you want this person, if you're interested in this person, oh, okay, sorry. I just realized what it is. Okay. So if you want this person, I think that you should take the time to even things out. Maybe, like, so if you're, like, a super, like, extra person when it comes to maybe your, like, what's the word, appearance, or you're really, like, don't change who you are, but try to open up to this person to show that you are human too. So, and that could even this, like, these scales, because the last thing that you want is somebody feeling this way about you. I mean, it might be fun. It might be fun for, like, a while, like somebody, like, pining after you, but after a while, it feels almost like okay, life's not always, like, stop it. Like, look at movie stars, like movie stars, they they all seem to get to a point where they're just annoyed by people that are like taking their photo or asking for their autograph, that sort of like idealizing them, idolizing, sorry. My words, I'm this person, man. Whew. I'm gonna take like a minute. Like, this person is definitely goofy. I feel that this goofy energy. But so anyways, back to what I was saying, is that you should really take a moment to show yourself as human to that person, because the last thing that you want to be is idolized within a relationship, or idolized by anybody. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I don't know why anybody wants fame and attention like that. A little bit of attention is cool in small doses, but you don't want from your partner them putting you on this pedestal, or thinking that them thinking that you're better than them, or vice versa. So I think that, yeah, if you show this person that you're human, that you're not this, like, supreme being flying up in the clouds, that like it can be even too, like we can look, they're holding out the scales, like they're like, let's even out these scales, like you can be a supreme being too, or maybe I'll just be human. Like, we don't have to be uneven. So let's pull one of these cards here. That one looks like a good one. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So, and if that's like, yeah, if you're wanting to do that, this thing is like erupting, and she's like, but also in this is very much sort of like the vibe of like worship and stuff. Yeah, like that sort of like worshiping the volcano explosion thing there. So that can be, I think, yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm just rereading the message here. Like, do you want that? Like, what is your heart's true desire? Do you want to be worshipped? Like, is that, you don't want to be worshipped. Trust me, you don't want to. Maybe you do. And if you do, like, this person will do it, but I don't know if they'll ever make a move. But I don't think you want to be, nobody wants to be worshipped. It's like, unless you're a narcissist. And then, I mean, there's a place for everyone, I guess. This one really flew out there, so. Oh, whoa. Son. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. So maybe you're going to have like a kid with this person? Son. Oh, okay. So it almost looks like that a lot of this person's issues stem from childhood and this sort of like worship mentality. Yeah, okay. So if you see in this image, there's a frog and then this like beautiful like little whatever this thing is, like is it a fairy, a cherub? I don't know, some type of fairy child. And it's interesting, the reflection in the water there. Anyways, I almost feel as though this person in childhood they felt as though that they were like this frog, or maybe they're still like a teenager. I don't know. Whoever's watching this, take what resonates. But this person in their youth felt like the ugly duckling in a way. They had that ugly duckling syndrome, and they felt as though they were this like toad. And so that's where they're sort of this worship mentality, or this feeling as though they're not good enough, that all like stems from that. So if this resonates for you, you might want to let that person know like that, they're beautiful. they're feeling really toadish and ugly and like they're not good enough for you. So my message for you is to not do that. Let's get rid of that. I mean, if you want to be worshipped, just let them worship you, but it's not healthy for them. They feel like ugly and gross, and like you don't want people to feel that way. Like you want people to feel just as beautiful as you feel. Like look at that. Look at the dichotomy between these two cards here. Like you want this person to feel like you. Like this person they don't feel good. And if you can let them know that they are awesome, even if you're like nervous to speak to them, maybe just in like, I don't know, conversation briefly, just mention like that, oh, you know, because it definitely seems like an insecurity of themselves. So maybe let them know like something amazing about themselves and if you drop that, it's not like giving away your power. I think a lot of people think that if you drop compliments to somebody, like people think that you got to play this game, and dropping compliments to somebody about like who they are, even if like I'm not a firm like believer in like telling somebody like physical compliments all the time, but if you want to, you can do that as well. It's nice because a lot of our like society is built up on like image and what we look like, but it's not giving away any power dynamic in a relationship if you let somebody know something good. Because like a lot of people are like, you gotta play the game, man, you gotta make them feel like you don't care, and that's like horrible. Don't do that. So if you're interested in this person, even if you're not interested in this person romantically, just like tell them something nice, because I think they need to hear it. Definitely need to hear it. All right, pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I hope you tell this person that they are beautiful too. And if you could like and subscribe, like this video and subscribe to my channel, it would really help me out. I'm trying to build my channel up, and I would super appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading for how they feel about you, and you have chosen this card full of people, and it's actually called people. But what stood out to me is in this image, somebody out of sight is reaching in, and I don't know if that person feels hesitant about it, but so it very well could be that they are hoping this person is hoping that you'll reach out, or maybe you're hoping they will reach out, but there's some type of hesitation with it. So let's pull some more dream cards here, please, Spirit. So somebody feeling like, where's that numbers card again? Is somebody feeling like well, this is an interesting one. Let me take a look. Okay, so I definitely feel like somebody wants you to reach out, or you want them to reach out. But there's a hesitation, and someone's like either feeling like you've left, run, like gotten out of there, or that someone's too busy. It's possible that somebody's just like, maybe they feel as though you're too busy for them. Oh, okay. So maybe they feel as though you're too busy for them, and you've got like a lot going on and a lot of options too. So I think that they feel as though, and I mean, I'm not saying that's the case, but I do feel as though they they feel as though you're too busy, and you have a lot of options, that you're not interested in them, or maybe you feel that way about them. Let's see what the tarot cards are saying. So it does look like they miss you. Oh, and they're like feeling really like torn up in their head about this. Yeah, okay. So they're feeling like left behind almost. Like left behind with their all the, like, feeling like trapped in their head, feeling like in a battle in their head. Maybe they're like, oh, okay, so I think they're feeling like for real, like missing you. And then, but there's like a battle in their head of like moving on from that. So like they're like, I love this person. Well, I don't know, love, whatever. They feel for you. There's this emotional like sadness about some type of something, some type of emotional turmoil over something, but they're like battling between that and like moving forward with their life, and they feel really like in the dark too about stuff, like. But I think part of their reasons for feeling like moving on is that, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, so this might be a reading for this specific message that I'm about to say. It might be for someone specific, that they're, okay, so there's this part of them that hopes that you'll reach out, but they're not talking to you currently, but there's a hesitation with that even. So there's a hesitation in this hoping that you'll reach out, but they also are like having this feeling like of like franticness to like move on, like to, because there's like other fish in the sea. There's so many other people in the world, and they like just want to like get over this. They don't want to feel like this. So there's this sort of like back and forth, this battle in their mind of like what to do. So that's a message for somebody. It very well could be that they feel as though you have lots of options. But right now I see them just like chilling. They're like not making any movement towards anything. And I do see them like holding on to like feeling as though, oh man, yeah, it's almost like they're holding on, they're feeling as though they need to hold on to this, but yeah, it's sort of this like back and forth, but it's over. I keep getting this like back and forth message of this sort of, yeah, this back and forth of like, I care about this person, but I'm gonna stay put and wait for them, but it's over. I need to move on. That sort of dynamic, like like they're in their head like about it, like the constantly back and forth. Like 1 minute they're like, I'm just gonna move on. Next, or wait, no, yeah, sorry. 1 minute they're like, I'm gonna move on, and the next they're like, but I love them, and yeah. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh. There's that back and forth, man. Oh gosh, that's that back and forth that I'm talking about. So they're like, it's over, but it could have been so good. It could have been something beautiful. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to tell me? I feel like they're literally like, but that's what it is. That's how they're feeling. Whatever this was that feel right there? No, it doesn't. I think oh yeah, okay. They feel like that this relationship was like destined. It was like a destined, why do I say relationship? This situation. They feel like you were some type of soulmate even. And that's why they're like clinging to this. If you see in this image, there's like little people like clinging to the wheel. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to tell me? Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't take that many. I'll take the top one. Yeah, you were you were their queen. I hate saying that. Look, my king, my queen. Yeah, no, you were somebody very special to them. And I see them like really like holding on to, like keeping, feeling as though, yeah, no, I mean, she's so, this queen in this cut, like that you're so beautiful too. Like, oh yeah, there's another one of a card of narcissist here is beauty, and it's almost like they feel as though, or maybe this is less to do with an offer. It's like they felt as though they could like, they saw themselves in you. Like, and also that you're just so beautiful. Oh, that they feel like you're so beautiful. And it's almost like they're like just thinking about that all the time, like lost in that. Almost maybe even like looking at like pictures and old pictures or something. Or pictures of you. Usually I take that as like a separation between you two when you have like the king and queen. What is the message of separation here? So an offer of love. So yeah, okay. It looks like they're hoping that you will reach, once again, the same, it's just the same message over. They're wishing that you'll reach, like you'll offer them something, some type of something romantic, something in love, but that's what's keeping you separate. It's almost like they feel as though it's up to you, like, because in this picture the child's just like looking into the cup as opposed to offering it, and it's like in this cup there you are, like the reflection of you and your beauty, and it's almost as though they feel like, and look, they're even like on their knees in front of you, you're on your like thing facing you, but they can't even like make eye contact. It's because I think they feel as though it's up to you to choose them, and you're not even like looking at them at all. You like, at least like this king is like looking straight forward, like she's just like looking into her own cup, just sort of disinterested. And so it very well could be that they feel as though you're not even like thinking about them, or seeing them. All right, that's a good place to leave it, because when spirit starts reiterating the same message over, I typically leave it. But we can pull a couple Archangel. Is this Archangel? Yeah, Archangel cards for you. And this could be advice or how they feel. Typically, they've been advice. Career transition. Archangel Chamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So, it's not about career, don't worry. It very well could be that this person might not have been for you, and that's why whatever occurred happened, and that's why this person is out of your life. But if you want them in your life, you always have a choice in your life. But it could very well be that it was meant to be. But if you want them, it's all, you know, like free will, you know? So, all right, let's pull, wait, no, I didn't pull a goddess card. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. Sorry, I'm just looking at the imagery here. So I think this is just like another reiteration for like how this person's like feeling. If you notice that like this water lady is like sort of, there's all this like emotion like running down, and she's like sort of pulling it up into herself. I don't know if it's them that's like doing that, like they're, but see, like there's, it's still sort of that dichotomy too between like water and like not, and like emotion and not. And so it's almost like they're feeling all this, but there's this sort of choice to like step off this cliff into something new, something that's not making them feel all this. All right, let's pull a, whatever these cards are, fairy cards. Let's pull, this one seems to want to come out. Sun. This came out in the last reading. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. So if you're worried about this guy, I mean, this one's very similar to like the Page of Cups with this, the looking into the water. If you're this person, if you're worried about this person, trust that their like spirit guides are like watching over to them and like working through this. Like they're not going to be like left alone, like in despair, and like they have good guides on their side as well, like helping them through this. So don't try to, or don't get too worried. Like if you didn't want to reach out to this person, then you don't need to reach out to this person. They're going to be just fine. But if you do, you can do that as well. So, all right, pile number 3. That was your reading. If you could like and subscribe to, like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would super appreciate that to get my channel together. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. This is your reading for how they feel about you. And you chose the Invisible Man Walking Away card. I say man, but it could be a woman too. Invisible person walking away. So maybe you feel, or sorry, maybe they feel as though they are invisible. Maybe they are stepping, I don't know, maybe they might not be stepping away, but they feel invisible, or maybe you feel invisible. Let's see. This is a reading about how they feel, so. Oh man, okay, how many cards is that? Oh, it's very well possible actually, because I usually take 4 cards. All right, so it's looking like somebody is feeling really unseen. That's very clear. This is sort of not being seen, and sort of like, you know, feeling about it. But there's also a chaoticness to it, like a almost like a temper tantrum over, I mean, okay, this is going to resonate with some, not all, but like maybe over losing something that that they had for a long time. But there's definitely a frustration and anger and pain that they're feeling, like, and just and there is, it feels like there's a loss, but that's not going to resonate with everybody, but definitely feels like there is some type of unexpected loss, that and it feels like overwhelming, and yeah, I don't know if that's you or them, but somebody is feeling like, because there's two people here, and maybe, I don't know. All right, so let's move on. But it feels as though okay, so they think that they can like work out this problem, like they're trying to. They feel like if they could just figure out the right solution, that you are, I don't, whatever, they're trying to figure out some type of solution to this. They feel a little bit overwhelmed by that, actually. They feel very overwhelmed by, and it's almost like there's sort of this inaction because of that overwhelming feeling of what, how to solve whatever is currently going on. And I do feel as though they're putting in, or wait, this is more how they feel. Okay, how do they feel? They feel like they are, there's a solution to this. There's a solution, and if I just read enough books or stay up late studying something, whatever this is, it'll figure, but it's like they haven't made a move yet. They feel as though they need to like work up to something, like they need more knowledge before they're able to do something. So I don't know if this is kind of all over the place. Let's see. Let's pull some more cards and see if we can get a bigger picture to this. Spirit, can I get some cards for pile number 4, please? Give me some flyers. Give me some flyers. Let's do that. That one wants to come out. So, okay, yeah. Okay, so someone feels like they're putting in a lot of work. Someone feels as though in the details of things too, like the details of, and maybe they feel like it's, you or them feels like it's not being appreciated. Like they feel like they're not being appreciated. They're not being seen for, maybe that's what this temper yes. Okay, so somebody's feeling like really unseen, unvalued, and they're almost like throwing a temper tantrum about it, or like feeling really frustrated about it. And it very well could be that they feel as though you are, this isn't for everybody, but for some, they almost might feel as though you are like too much work, too much, or hard to read, almost like an equation. Basically in this image there's an equation, like something that they have to like figure out, like that's, you're hard to understand almost in a way. And but it, like, I think they want to understand you. They feel as though, but there's some sort of like in the darkness with like understanding. Like they feel really like in the dark. But they want to. That's not for everybody, that's some, but they feel as though they're really trying. They're really, really trying, but you're like not seeing it, or like not appreciating it. What else do you have, Spirit? Needs to come out. Yeah. Okay, so they feel like they have like done so much, like put in so much effort, that like they've even like fought off like monsters for you, like even monsters within themselves. Like they've taken on so much to like however it resonates, to protect you, to take care of you. They have done all this, and it seems like they just feel not seen. Yeah. And like they put you like on a pedestal and like given you everything you want. Like they feel as though they've like celebrated you. What else, Spirit? Three of Wands. Yeah. And they've given up their crown for you. Like, or maybe they feel as though they want to. Tell me more, Spirit. Maybe they feel as though they want to, like, I don't know, maybe like ask for something from you, like lower themselves for you. There's some type of like, yeah, communication, like wanting to move forward with something. They're wanting to like communicate something, move forward, and like cut through some type of fog that you guys are going through. Or very well could be that they are like I mean, not for everybody, communicating some type of, or how they feel, like letting off steam. Like they might want to like communicate some type of like my rash is getting worse. But okay, so it looks like, yeah, they want to communicate, but I think that they feel as though that you are not going to receive it well, that you are like too in charge, like too what's the word, bossy almost. That maybe they feel as though you're gonna like, it's just gonna be like a fight, or possibly, or yeah, no, I'm seeing that like it feels like they think that you're like just gonna like start a fight or something. Let's see, tell me more, Spirit, what is this? But they want to like work together to figure out whatever this is. They want to like they feel like they are ready to like work things out, like come together and be productive together, like not fighting. Like, yeah, just coming together to work together as opposed to like this fight and like this sort of one person sits on the throne, like sort of, but it's not that you are that type of person, it's just that's how they feel you are, that you almost are like holding things above them, and that things with you will be like that you're just ready to like fight, as opposed to like, and they almost feel as though that them communicating to you will cause a fight, and it might make you feel as though like you're like, you know, like all of a sudden like super on defense, you know, like if they communicate these things, whatever it is that they want to communicate to you, like let out and let you know that you're going to be like really defensive, and like, yeah, that it'll start a fight. Tell me more, Spirit. What else, Spirit? But they want to work things out. They do. All right, looks like this is about okay. So they want to work things out, and they want to communicate with you in like a productive way, like in a loving way. There's this real want for stability and like some type of, they just want things to be good. They want everything to be good. They want it to feel loving again. They want it to be stable again. They want to be able to like relax and it not to be stressful, and it to just be like loving. And and they want that like so bad. Like this page is like into that, like let's go, and they're fired up to like have that, but it's almost like they need to like communicate to you something before it can be that, it's like they need that too. They need to be able to like communicate something because they need to have them as well. So they feel as though they need to like communicate something to you to be able to be on like the same ground. And I do feel like that you probably are a good person and you want to work together too, but they definitely want to like work things out and like make it good again. But yeah. And they want this like whatever this thing that's going on, they just want it to be like over. They want this like, they want it to be back to the way it was, like, or they want things to be good again. Is basically the message I just keep getting like reiterated over and over is and they want the negative cycle to be like done with. All right, let's pull a couple Archangel card, or we'll pull, oh man, that one flew right out. So we got Divine Order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So I feel like I usually use these for more like advice for you. If this person's like wanting to communicate something to you, like try to like look past your anger or frustration. If you're angry at this person, or maybe your confusion or whatever it is, that because they definitely feel like you're going to be angry at them. But if you could like look past that for a moment, to try to like find understanding with them. Because I think that's all they want. They just want to be like understood, like this sort of going back to the, like, it's almost like they're just like, they're feeling unseen. They're having like this sort of temper tantrum about it. And like, they're like this image of like not understanding. Someone's not being understood. This is all very confusing. And I think they really just want to be understood. And if you could allow that for them, it would really like balance things out. And they would feel like in every relationship, anybody involved in a relationship, every party needs to be like understood and appreciated and heard. And because that's how, things stay in balance. If one person is not feeling heard or seen, then the scales are out of balance and everyone involved is going to feel that. Anytime there's anything out of balance within a relationship, it's going to be felt. And the best thing you can do for any type of relationship situation is to try to keep your scales balanced and just keep your life balanced. Never too much of anything or too less of anything. All right, let's pull a Goddess card, please, Spirit. What do we have? Sarasvati, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. So, once again, reiterating expression, and just let this person express themselves. You express yourself. Everybody needs to be communicating, and from a loving place. The arts is also in like the water and the beauty of like in this card. It's expressing yourself through arts is like this loving type of thing. Like it's when you express through music or art or whatever. It's a thing of love. Like you love to do those things, so that's why you do them. That's what art is. And so if you could find a way to communicate with this person and both of you be able to express yourself in a very loving way, then that would be great. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? If we all could do that, life would be perfect. But all right, let's pull one more card, Spirit, for pile number 4. This one looks good. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. And look at these two. Look at these two in this picture. Like, they look happy, and let's see real quick. Yeah, it looks like, you know, they're in communication. So they're actively communicating with each other. They look like they are really cohesive in the photo, you know? Like, it's a beautiful image of two communing. So yeah, like, I think I just keep getting the general message of like, it looks like there's some type of breakdown in communication and someone needing to be heard and seen. All right, pile number 4, that was your reading. I hope that all of everything you or this person needs to say is heard and seen and felt, and you have a beautiful day. If you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would be so very grateful for that. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.